Okay, next up we've got the real McCoy and Malcolm entry, Hampshire female, 28-4. She's sired by the Netflix boar and out of a Warpath sow and bred to bracket play. Bracket play would have been the DCM hog that was champion there at Des Moines. Really heavy structured hog with muscle, and his hip and hind leg made him worth every nickel that he sold for that day. It's a pretty powerful Hampshire female right here. I mean, this one's build and design and look up front, and she bred to a boar that I think can sure complement her. This could be a pretty valuable litter of Hampshire hogs here.
Yeah, Mick, you kind of got out some of the things I was initially thinking. This one's about ideally mated. That bracket play boar complements her tremendously. He was extra stout-footed. His hip and hind leg was great. Probably just a nickel more moderate, not too small, but just on the more moderate side. And this one's flexibility, comfort, and look. That's an intriguing Hampshire gelding, and the Hampshires are as hot the last 3, 4, 5 years as ever. This one could make you some money, short term and long term.
Yeah, it's just a good built Hampshire female, very problem free. Again, traditional Hampshire headed and really good angles and levelness of design. Reach of hind leg is exceptionally good. She's not too much anywhere, and that's where that bracket play boar should really complement things a lot, as you've already said, both of you, because of the stoutness of feature that hog had. He's really big hind-legged and very stout and bold in his rib and shoulder, boxy in his build, and should just blend right. And did we mention this one was a reserve? We're thinking this was a reserve gilt at Perry that came from Ryan Bell, was littermate to their draft entry. Is what we're believing. We don't have the text here to tell us for sure.
That's a Hampshire breeder that's doing a lot of good right now, is Ryan Bell.
Absolutely.
His stuff keeps winning jackpot shows, big shows, making boars.
If every hog in America's front third was like hers,
yep,
this would be a lot simpler thing.
And then turn around and look at her hind end going away. She's built right. And again, you mentioned earlier on one of the other lots of when you start with something that's not screwed up, you generally in pretty good shape, and they're fun to feed on because they're built good and the maturity's right, and they don't put out on you. They just go ahead and continue and get better the longer they go. This is the real McCoy and Malcolm entry, Hampshire's 28-4.